Upon arriving in Haran, Jacob encountered shepherds at a well, and soon met Rachel, Laban's daughter, who came to water her father's sheep. Rachel's beauty captivated Jacob, and he immediately helped her water the flock before introducing himself as her relative. Rachel ran to inform her father, and Laban warmly welcomed Jacob into his home. Jacob quickly fell in love with Rachel and offered to work for Laban for 7 years as the bride price for her hand in marriage. Laban agreed, and Jacob labored for 7 years with unwavering dedication, which felt like only a few days due to his profound love for Rachel. This love story reflected Jacob's determination and willingness to sacrifice for the woman he loved. When the time for the wedding arrived, Laban executed a deceitful plan. Instead of giving Rachel to Jacob, he substituted his elder daughter, Leah. Jacob, unaware of the switch due to the customs and veiled wedding, discovered the deception only the next morning. Anger and betrayal filled Jacob as he confronted Laban, who justified his actions by stating it was not customary to marry off the younger daughter before the elder. Despite the pain of betrayal, Jacob agreed to work an additional 7 years to marry Rachel. A week after the initial wedding, Jacob also married Rachel, creating a complex family dynamic. This arrangement led to tension and competition between Leah and Rachel, setting the stage for future rivalries within the family. Jacob's marriage to Leah and Rachel marked the beginning of a large, complicated family. Leah, though not loved as deeply as Rachel, was the first to bear children. She gave birth to 4 sons: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Rachel, distressed by her inability to conceive, gave her servant Bilhah to Jacob as a surrogate. Bilhah bore 2 sons, Dan and Naphtali. Leah, determined to continue growing her family, offered her servant Zilpah to Jacob, who bore him 2 more sons, Gad and Asher. Leah later gave birth to 2 more sons, Issachar and Zebulun, and a daughter, Dinah. Finally, God remembered Rachel, enabling her to bear Joseph, whom Jacob cherished greatly. Later, Rachel would give birth to Benjamin, the youngest of Jacob's sons, but she died during childbirth. Jacob's household grew into a family of 12 sons, who would become the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel. This period of Jacob's life was marked by love, sacrifice, rivalry, and divine intervention. Each of his sons played significant roles in the formation of the Israelite nation. Applications. Perseverance through trials leads to blessing. Jacob's unwavering dedication to work for Rachel, despite the deception he faced, teaches us the value of perseverance in pursuing what we cherish. It shows that enduring hardships can result in profound blessings. Deception leads to conflict. Laban's deceit set the stage for family tension and rivalry. This teaches us that dishonesty can have long-lasting repercussions and damage relationships. God's plans prevail despite human flaws. Despite the complex and flawed dynamics within Jacob's family, God's purpose continued through his lineage. This demonstrates that God's plans are not hindered by human imperfections, emphasizing his sovereignty. The impact of envy and rivalry. Rachel's envy of Leah and the competition that ensued between them led to strife. This serves as a reminder that jealousy can breed division, urging us to foster contentment and trust in God's timing. God's remembrance and compassion. Rachel's eventual conception of Joseph highlights that God hears and remembers his people. This application encourages us to trust in God's compassion, even in prolonged periods of waiting and disappointment.